Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be looking at the Comet S2 and the Comet S2 Cabrio. Now the Comet S2 Cabrio did release today and we want to see what is the difference between this and the Comet S2. Now if you're probably thinking obviously there's going to be no difference, then you're in for a big shock because these two cars are very different. The Comet S2 comes in at 1.4 million, the Comet S2 Cabrio comes in at 1.8 million, around abouts. And yeah, let's get straight into the video. Now we're going to start off with the looks. We're going to look into the different types of modifications and yeah, see an overall look at how different this car is. We'll race it at the end, see if there's any difference in that department too. You're probably thinking, is this even worth comparing because, you know, it's just a Cabrio and a non-Cabrio? Well, by the 9F Cabrio, you've actually got different, you know, exhaust options for the 9F Cabrio. So that's the R8. And yeah, it's just, they do different things to Cabrio versions of cars. So let's have a look at the car. So clearly from the front there is no difference at all. Headlights are the same, bumpers the same, everything the same. From the side, minus the soft top, everything's exactly the same. It's just duplicated. The mirrors are the same, the side skirts are the same, everything is the same. From the rear, we've got the same situation. Of course, you've got, you know, a soft top on the new S2 Cabrio, so it's not got a big window. We'll see how, if that does affect, you know, shooting behind you, if that is something you prioritize. And as you probably guessed it, interior exactly the same. Again, only the soft top. Right, we're now into the modifications, and what I'm going to do for the sake of this video, I'm just going to put all the last options on the Comet and the Comet S2 Cabrio and the Comet S2, and then we'll just see the difference. So I do know there are a few differences because of course we have a soft top, so we can't put, you know, roof options on a soft top. So just before I compare, you know, both cars with all the modifications, I want to say that there are different types of liveries. So you've got most are the same, but with these new exclusive ones you do have different types of liveries on each Comet. Now clearly we have a few differences, much easier to tell now. So I mean, obviously there's a big difference. I probably don't even need to point them out, but I am gonna. So we have headlight covers for the Comet S2, the normal one. We don't have it for the new S2. Why that is, I'm not too sure. I'm guessing the only reason is it doesn't fit, you know, a Cabrio. You know, you're not supposed to make that like a GT build. We got you know, the fog lights on top of the hood. We don't have them on the Comet S2 Cabrio. And yeah, and I'm directly looking from the front. That is it, except the, oh yeah, the sun strip. There's no sun strip, little details like that as well. This nearly is a Benny's car. So the Comet S2 is nearly a Benny's car compared to the S2 Cabrio. We cannot touch the interior on the S2 Cabrio. We can touch the interior in the Comet S2. And we can do a lot of stuff to it as well. And yeah, we just can't do anything to the S2 Cabrio. So already a crazy difference. Yeah, I was not expecting that. Now the spoiler. For the Comet S2, I've, you know, gone all the way to the bottom like I did with every modification. And went all the way to the bottom with the S2 Cabrio. But we only get a ducktail for the last option. So you get a lot less options for the spoilers. Makes a lot of sense, to be honest. You know, we've got a latch for the roof to go into. And we don't need that for the Comet S2. So that's why we don't have many spoiler options. And then after that, the bumpers, they're exactly the same. So clearly we have a lot more modifications. We can go, you know, we can make so many more builds with the normal S2. So clearly they're vastly different, very different. And yeah, let's go check out the performance difference if there is any. Is there any? Let's check it out. So there's something to definitely keep in mind. You can't put low grip tires on this, so it's not a class as a tuner's car. You don't have the same capabilities of the tuner's car. So the difference between the S2 Cabrio and the S2 is the S2 can, you know, you can make the vehicle stance go even lower and you can put low grips. So it's, you know, minus the roof factor, it is making this new S2 Cabrio a bit less reasonable to own. Right, I'm in the Comet S2, got my friend there in the Comet S2 Cabrio. We're going to see the difference. My Porsche has not got a spoiler because I took it off to make it fair. It's supposed to be a GT3 build, but as you can see, wait, hang on. the launch isn't the same. The launch probably like to 30 was the same. We got off at the exact same time. But the Comet S2 Cabrio seems to have a better acceleration. Now we seem like we're just exactly the same. This is very weird. I have to do this again. We'll have to do that again. Because if that is the case, that means the S2 Cabrio is way better on the streets. Because that was so mind-boggling, I have to try it again. We're doing the exact same thing. Holding down, you know, full acceleration and R1. But that Comet S2, even though I got off a bit earlier, the Cabrio seems to accelerate a tiny bit faster. Now, I don't understand this. Something that should be heavier is beating me. Oh wait, hang on, am I pulling it back right at the end? I'm ever so slightly pulling it back. But this just means that the S2 Cabrio is faster on the street of GT. Like, if you're driving around in free mode, it is faster. Now, clearly, it's going to be a different story, you know, when I change the vehicle stance. But, you know, that's not really as fair. You know, just to clown around, let's do it with the vehicle stance. It should be faster. There we go, yeah. And it is much, much faster. But for me, it just looks a bit too weird. This slammed. Maybe I should mess with my suspension. But yeah, we've definitely got a faster Comet S2 if you stance it. So, does it actually offer any more protection? As you can see, the bullet hole, other bullet hole is there. And clearly, I just shot, you know, probably about the neck area of where Tony was sitting. So, neck area. And then if I shoot exactly here, it should kill Tony. Went straight through the roll cage and just killed Tony. And I've still got a lot more leeway. With the new update, if you guys don't know, you can actually shoot a chest one shot with a sniper, with a heavy sniper Mark II. You can just shoot him in the chest one shot every single time. So you do get more protection in the Comet S2, if that means anything to you. So coming to a conclusion, again, 1.4 million we have for the Comet S2 and 1.8 million for the Comet S2 Cabrio. What would I pick? Now, if you don't have any of the Porsches, I would say pick the Comet S2, because there's just so many more modifications. It's cheaper, you get a good feel for it, and there's so many builds you can make. You've seen my garage. There's clearly so many builds you can make and so many varieties. If you already have the Comet S2, should you buy another, you know, Comet S2 Cabrio? If you think the gimmick of, you know, putting the hood up, I mean, it does look pretty cool, I must admit. You know, it's a very nice animation. And yeah, if you do like that animation, is it worth... I wouldn't say selling your S2, because I would not sell the S2. I would buy it alongside it. But, you know, it's only got that one feature. And then the Comet S2 is cheaper. And it has so many more modifications. You can do the tires. You can do low grips. You can make the vehicle stance. It's just got so much more worth for its money. Yeah, I would say buy both of them if you just are fond of that animation. Minus the roof on the Comet S2 Cabrio, I don't think it has any perks over... Yeah, it doesn't have any perks over the normal Comet S2. So, yeah, it just has negatives. So, hopefully you did enjoy that. Hopefully you enjoyed the comparison. And yeah, if you wanted to see something and I missed it out, please comment in the comment section. I'll probably reply, you know, probably stating it. I have not done lap timers. I was going to do it, but, you know, Bruffy does it all the time, and I think, you know, all credit goes to him. He does a really good job at it, so you should probably wait for his video to be released on it and check it out. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. See you guys in the next one.